Unstoppable.
What are you saying though? In a minute, man. Long minute.
I know. We've known each other previously, obviously off camera.
Call brother.
Yeah, I know. I can't lie.
I smell.
I can't lie. I tried to link up with you, man, not too long ago. Let's not do that.
Let me explain. That was my fault. I messed up. So basically, we'll give you a little
quite.
I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but we'll give you a little lowdown. Basically, something was supposed to happen on the day, and
I wouldn't have said nothing.
I was one of the main organizers of the thing.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, Nissi shouted me like, "Yo, CK's obviously said, yo, can you roll through?" I said, "Yeah, you can roll through."
Yeah.
Last minute, we've ended up changing location of the thing, which has not helped.
Yes.
Now, obviously, CK's trying to. CK.
If you didn't say nothing.
CK's trying to message me now. Obviously, like, yo, like,
what's going on?
Obviously, there's a lot going on on the day. You get what I mean? Like, on the day, it's a thing of, yo, it's quite hectic. It's very intense, you know, even getting people in. It's like, we even have to get rid of people. It's tough. Obviously, Nissi's getting on to me. He's like, yo,
what's going on?
Like, yo, message CK, let him know the address and everything.
Yeah.
I swear to you, honestly, I just forgot because of everything that's happened.
Nissi said,
and then Nissi has now sent me a message. He's called me the next day. He's like, yo,
Bibsy Maka, aka you ruined the business.
You messed it up, basically. You know what I mean? Like, CK's
big mess up.
And I was like, oh my, I completely forgot. So obviously I messaged you privately.
Yes.
Yo, it ain't even his fault.
Manly, respectful. We gotta respect that.
Yeah, I messaged you. I was like, you know what? Like, I apologize. It was my fault. It wasn't his fault. It had nothing to do with him. But you know, like, that was a mess up from me. I accept that.
It's okay.
Accountability.
Yeah, accountability. You get what I mean? I accept that.
It's one of the reasons why you're a successful footballer right now. You know, you hold yourself accountable to certain things.
You have to, man. You have to. It was my mistake. I held my hands up. You know, had nothing to do with NK and GK. That was my fault. You know what I mean? But
last bit again. Had nothing to do with.
No, it had nothing to do with NK and GK. You know what I mean?
I said, just absolve me and everything's okay.
That was my fault. That had nothing to do with them.
Okay.
Obviously.
Literally.
You know, next time we run it back.
Oh yeah, most
CK
definitely.
already knows that.
Most definitely.
No, PK. Do you think they can perform?
Huh?
Wow.
Do you think they can perform?
What's a performance?
A performance, let's say, match the vibe.
I mean, if you don't know, you know, and if you don't know, you get to know.
Obviously, like, we're our group from. We have quite a good group.
Yes, I see. International babies.
Yeah, man, we just enjoy life, man. Like, I've always said to people, chop life, don't let life chop you.
100%.
Because like,
I'm air spudding you right now.
Yeah, it's spud you back, man. Just because, like, you know, like, all the nonsense that's going on.
It's crazy.
Loads of people dying and everything like that. It's like,
you have to enjoy it before it's gone.
You have to enjoy
one of these, man.
That's what I mean. When you get one of these, you have to live it properly.
Yeah.
No matter what you're doing, even if you don't enjoy your work or anything like that, it's like, yo, man, like, get some time for yourself, enjoy it, man, and actually put a smile on your face.
Yeah, that's
what we actually try to do. Our group, we try to do that as much as we can.
That's good.
We've been doing it like 5-6 years.
Yeah,
amazing, man.
Yeah.
I swear, Cancun was one of the best holidays, but most hectic holidays.
Really?
I can't go too deep into that.
Yes, I was gonna say. You know,
if you're off camera, I'll see you about it.
But that is a good point. Having a good group of people you can travel with, or even I'm pretty sure you lot talk about deeper things or whatever issues you lot are going through. You're there to support each other.
Nah, definitely, man. Obviously, you need to have someone you can lean back on. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's just, let's say, in a group, you always have the one person you're always closest with.
Yeah.
If it's just that one person that you can lean back with, you know, and actually speak to about real life stuff.
Yeah.
But then when we get away on holiday, that's like, in our mind, it's like, yo, we've been working hard for the whole year.
Yeah. This is a steam off.
We ain't got no time to actually put our feet up and relax.
Yeah.
Now that we're on holiday, it's like,
time to get cracking, baby. I'm free.
Yeah, man.
Trust. And that sets the mindset for the whole year.
Yeah.
The whole year, the whole group's on let's work thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's work, because when that summer holiday hits,
it's time to eat. Oh.
You know what I mean?
Jumping in the pool and that.
Yeah.
Front flips and that.
How many man can swim though? How many man can swim?
Why is he doing that?
This mad.
Feet in the pool.
It's mad.
I can
I
paddle.
jump in the pool. Fuck it. I can't swim.
I can paddle. You get what I mean? I can paddle. Like, I got a little. I can survive.
Yeah, man said.
Throw me in the
living,
deep end.
living.
Nah.
I got a little like front stroke, breast stroke. Like, still.
I got
self-taught settings.
Yeah.
But like,
that's about it.
I can't lie to you. If someone right now, let's say Titanic, really
crashes, right?
Oh my god.
I think we're all
I'm
dying.
jumping.
We're all dying. He's
Save
dying, man.
every
He's
like,
dying.
oh,
No,
screaming.
don't listen to him. He's dying,
Super
man.
GK.
I'll put someone here,
Oh my god.
and I'll make like 3 trips.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'll be
Get
fair to
everyone
him.
out.
I'll be fair to him.
Promise you.
He has done it once.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say a name,
Oh,
but there was-
shit.
we went on holiday.
You're a real one.
We went
I
on,
appreciate that.
no.
Oh.
You
No,
made it-
actually, he
you-
left
if
me
anything,
to
yeah.
save someone
He had to
else.
save someone else.
2 people were drowning there. He left me to
He
save
was
someone
next
else.
to the boat,
No.
like he
And had a
was gonna
life
get
jacket.
saved.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he had a life jacket on. Just
Yeah.
relax your body.
Oh my god.
Just relax.
Holy
I
shit.
need
Yeah,
to learn.
facts.
But can we understand that
Yeah.
his reason of nearly dying was his own fault?
Really?
Like, like obviously,
what?
nah, like once again, I'm not gonna go too deep into it.
Yeah.
But it's a thing of what on
Yeah.
a boat, you get what I mean? And the instructors now said, you know, you lot can do what you want.
Yeah.
You can jump out if you want, just don't go too far.
Keep in mind, we signed a waiver
Yeah.
before going on the boat because he took us to the sea.
GK's that nigga.
So the waiver was like,
So we
if you
signed
die,
a
it's none of
waiver.
our
We
business.
have to sign.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
I'm not dying
If
for
you
nobody,
die,
yo.
If you die, like that's your business. You know what I mean?
Oh
So obviously
shit.
now we're on the boat now, and me
Oh,
and
shit.
me and another one of my boys. I think it was me and another one of my boys were like, yo, I'm not jumping in there. I know my technical ability in swimming.
Oofed.
It's not that I can survive. But I
35
don't
out
want.
of 99.
Yeah,
It's
you get what I
mad,
mean?
it's mad. It's
Jeez.
mad.
All it takes is one wave, and I'm done.
I'm off.
So I was like, you know what, let me just stay on the boat. This guy's looked at me. He's
At
like,
least you're in the water, though. I can rate that.
Is it fear or like actual inability to swim?
no, I think it's just inability to. It used to be fair,
Yeah.
but now obviously he's taught me how to swim a little bit.
My guy,
Yeah,
bro.
no, it's not my guy.
Why?
Because I will still die if I went in the pool. So
Oh
he ain't
my
taught me
God.
properly. He ain't taught me properly.
Mr. Savior,
But
we need more.
obviously, in terms
God
of
don't listen.
It's not to do with
Oh
listen.
yes, brother stuff.
it's nothing to do with listening. If I can't, I can't. Like yo, I proper. You know,
Kick
like,
your leg. I can't kick your leg.
just kick it. Like a proper instructor. You know this guy.
Yeah. Technicals.
Yeah,
There's no
man.
technicals.
This
They
guy-
said
This guy would be like, yo, like
hamstring extension.
This guy would be like, yo, like example, yeah, you need to jump off this building onto that building to
Oh
that
my
building,
god. Oh my
and
god.
this is how you do it. And he'll just do it without even explaining the technique. I need to use it.
Just like
anything.
this. See?
Yeah, I've done it. And then now I do it and I fall. He's like, why'd you fall? Why
Oh,
did you do it
shit.
properly? That's him.
Ah.
So yeah, obviously back to that story. It's like now everybody's on the boat now.
Okay.
And NK's looked at me. NK's now looked at me and he's like to me, my boy, he's like, oh, I might jump in. We said, like, go on your own accord.
Wait.
You want to do it?
That's good though.
No,
Gas.
but this guy, I even forgot. Like this guy's name is not MK. This guy's name is
Money,
Money
you got
Way.
Yes.
Money way.
Like,
I just said
Money
NK in the
Way.
beginning because
Yeah.
the triple brothers. That was
Me, I
all.
refer to him as only Money Way.
Zaire.
So I'm
Yeah,
only gonna
Money, man.
if you say NK, I'm not even gonna know who you're talking about.
Ah.
Mentally, my brain doesn't process that.
It's not together.
Yeah.
It's a money waiting.
He's like, yeah, obviously, like now he's right, man. I don't even know why I'm calling it NK.
Yeah.
Money now is now
Stick
turned
to
around.
you. Stick to
Yeah,
you, bro.
man,
Be
I'm
easy,
sorry,
bro.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Obviously now money is now turning around. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna jump on me and my boy. Like, alright, do what you wanna do. Do you get what I mean? That's the time of him doing this. Another one of my boys has swam like far a bit away,
Oh,
like
shit.
a bit.
A good
like,
swimmer. Good
yeah.
swimmer.
We know life jacket
he's not a
as
bad.
well.
No, he's not a bad
Do you
swimmer.
remember?
No
do you
life
remember-
jacket,
Do you remember?
though.
Good is a push.
Do you remember
He's
when
not bad, though.
But he's
Ronaldinho?
gone far.
Alright, Chris.
No life jacket.
Remember when?
He's gone far, but
Yeah, he's
took a
gone
while.
far.
It took a
Remember
while
when
to get
Ronaldinho
Yeah,
hit that free kick against David Seaman?
Oh no.
That distance.
that distance from the goal to where the free kick was.
Yeah.
Wait, was she not provided?
No.
were.
Everyone had a choice to put on the life
He
jacket.
signed a waiver. The instructor said, anything you choose to do
It's you.
in the sea
It's
is you.
You don't wear it.
Man said, oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I
no, but
ain't
he took it
saving
off.
you.
He
Oh
took it off
my
on his own accord.
Do you know
Yeah.
why?
I don't know why.
Because we signed a
welcome,
waiver.
bro.
Tell me. He's like, yo, it's too hot. I don't want to wear this. He's throwing it on the boat now. So he's like a bit away now. And obviously, Nissy's right next to the boat. He jumped in. As he's jumped in now, he's right next. Keep in mind, he's right next to
No,
the boat.
this right next to the boat. Let's say a tiny bit past right
No.
now. Let's say that.
Want to give some?
Honestly, it was probably me. Yeah,
Oh,
social
fuck.
distance. Social distancing. It's probably me. Like, yo, CK, me and you, Darius. Like, yo,
Man can go.
yeah, shung, and he's there.
Even, you know, when you even go in the water, you can really just push yourself and the wave will take you.
That's what I
You don't
mean.
need to do anything.
So now, obviously, as he's in
He's
there,
already stressed about being in the moment, having to save him, or having to calculate that he has to save
the
him.
maddest thing is he had to save. He had to pick who to save because at the time he was struggling. My boy now he swam over to over there.
Yeah.
He's on
Imagine-
another island
Yo,
somewhere.
Deep,
like-
deep. How
Man's having to save.
deep how people are though. My boy, obviously, he swam far away.
Yeah.
Now there's a boat
Yeah.
right next to him where he swam to. All they could have done is literally just picked him up and put him in the boat. Them man are staring at him. They're staring at him laughing, you know.
Oh my
Whilst he's
god.
struggling to swim, they're staring at him laughing. And then obviously he's like trying to get on their boat. They're not even helping him get on the boat.
Oh my
So
god.
now he's hanging on the side of their boat.
Oh my god.
And they're just looking at him, laughing. So now he has to pick, do I save money or do I save my boy? So now he's like, yo.
You're just saving your boy from embarrassment.
That's what I mean.
Literally.
So it's like,
Moral points.
keep in mind, I
Oh, the
swear,
team
I
is taking
swear
it L.
to you, the instructor was like this whilst everything was going on.
Hey, I'm not gonna
In his
lie.
head, he's
I'm
thinking
that
the
instructor, bro.
waiver, the waiver, the waiver, the waiver, the waiver, the waiver.
These niggas signed
The wave, the wave, the wave.
I told y'all. I told y'all. That's what he was saying. So obviously he's like, nah. He's like,
Oh my god.
he was never getting in there. So obviously, like GK had to literally, he swam out halfway.
Wait.
The waiver saved him from any punishment down the line. So he said, listen, you're not even from this country.
Yeah, I've told you, man.
You-
The waves may be mad, so
Yeah.
you may have to sign a waiver.
Bro. You know that he swam with a life jacket in one arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. He swam past me as well, screaming at me that you're not gonna drown, you have a life jacket.
Oh my
Well,
You have a very cool mind in situations where people are panicking.
I'll tell you something about my life.
Give it to
From
them.
where I went to where I came.
Mm.
That's why my mind is.
keep
Talk to
going.
us a bit about
Keep
this,
going, keep
brothers.
going.
Your journey in that.
You know, because this is.
You, man, have gone through 2 different routes.
Yeah, man. You went the long way about it. That just teaches you resilience and things. Like
100%, as we can see.
Just teaches you to keep going.
Yeah.
I think I remember saying to someone, I was like, I'll say, obviously speaking for me,
Mhm.
when you get told no so many times, you're not working to hear yes, you're working not to hear no.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So it makes you work even a little bit harder now.
Mm.
So obviously for me, started when I was young, and most of the teams I went to, I wasn't good enough. I wasn't doing good enough at the time.
Mm.
Now I ended up getting turned away at most of them.
That's an honest perspective.
Yeah.
Someone still to this day will probably say I was the hardest,
Nah,
even though
no.
your touches weren't there.
Honestly,
Still.
I was speaking to one of my mates recently, and was speaking about an old club I used to play for back in the day, MK Dons.
Mhm.
I said, obviously, in terms of them, I can't really fault them that I wasn't where I needed to be at the time.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
it was my fault more than I can
Blame them. Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, of course, like
Still could have been worked with.
example. I put it like this. It's gonna sound crazy. I'll put it like this. You know you're not the best looking guy, but now you go and move to a 10 out of 10. She turns you down. You know you're not the best looking, but it's still gonna hurt you the fact that she turned you down.
Yeah.
So you're still gonna feel a way towards her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So obviously with MK Dons, I knew like, yo,
I said, fuck that bitch. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, nah, don't
what you're saying?
don't put words in my mouth. No, what I'm saying is, yo, like, I knew that obviously at MK Dons at the time I wasn't the best.
Yeah.
I didn't do what I needed to do.
Yeah.
But obviously I still was always gonna feel a little bit towards them of the fact of I got turned down.
Was it like your first big academy? Is that
Yeah.
the reason? Okay, cool.
That was
I
my
see.
first big academy. I ended up getting turned down from there. Then
Yeah,
from
I see,
there,
I see.
I literally had to go like the long way around.
Yeah. Every other
What was the
club,
most
basically.
disappointing thing about? Was it your performance itself, or just the fact of you getting turned away?
I think
What hurt more?
at the time I would have said getting turned away. But I think further, like a couple years down, looking back, I'll say is probably my performance. Yeah. You know what I mean? I didn't take it serious, man. I didn't take it serious.
In hindsight, if you're good enough, you're good enough.
Yeah.
Like in hindsight, if you're good enough for anything, no matter what people try and do, like you'll do your thing. But then in reality, if they even find one reason why you're not good enough,
you're out the window, mate.
You're not good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
They branded you as the
you
not
might
good
think
enough
like because there might like really and
Honestly.
truly, there might be some people that the same reason that they've given you, they'll accept that as like, oh, we'll give him leeway. But at the end of the day, you need to get to a point where you don't give people any reason. So it's like even if they don't like you, they have no choice. If that makes sense.
Yo, you see with that, yeah, that's a farming mentality, yeah. So you perform high, so you don't give people any wiggle room.
Yeah, undeniable.
Yeah.
Because if you give people wiggle room,
They gonna take it.
Yeah, they gonna take piss.
Yeah.
And that's what we obviously we were talking about at the beginning, about accountability and things like that.
Mhm.
It's like, I think the problem that I'm seeing nowadays and how most people hold themselves is that they don't really hold themselves to their actions. You get what I mean?
Mm.
Like, you're doing something, you're not doing good, but you're going to blame everyone else around you for yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, if you actually took a second to actually sit
Analyze,
down and analyze
what you're doing.
You analyze why it's going wrong, you figure out it's
It
more
might be
my
a bit
fault
me,
than it is anybody else's. Once you figure that out, then then you start working on the things that you're doing wrong rather than working on trying to please others.
So the things you can control.
That's what I mean. Some things are out of your control, and that with football, that's
a lot of the things.
Like,
it's about the managers, about the training coach, about the program you're on.
I could play one of the best games I've ever played in my life.
Yeah,
and I could literally, because I'm a fullback, I'm a right back, so I'm a defender.
Play against Man United. Thank you. Come on, man.
So then, I could play as
I'm on TV. Like.
I could play one of the best games I've ever played in my life.
Yeah,
I could play an amazing game, and then literally in the last minute of that game, I give away a ball and they score.
Yeah.
I think the fans are gonna remember how good I played.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
And we lose that game.
It's peak.
That's how quick things change, man. And that's something like, let's say I tried like clear it and it was a bad clearance. That's something I can't control it. But it's something I didn't expect to happen. And just like that, everything changes, man.
Yeah, career's done.
And at the exact same time, you could turn around and some people could turn around and be like, you know what? No, I played an amazing game.
Yeah.
Forget the mistake when I played excellent.
Yeah.
And if you're actually going to view yourself and you want to better yourself, you have to be like, I played
very
a good
critical.
game.
Yeah.
Why did I do that? Yeah, you get what I mean? Take the good with the bad. And obviously, there's certain people around me, family and close friends and others that, like, I'll say that they get on to me about the fact that I always look at the bad. I think it's not the best thing to do, but I think mentally it's made me a good person looking at the bad rather than looking at the good in myself. Because the more I look at the bad, I want to perfect myself as best as possible.
But you are saying that, but you obviously do know that you have qualities that are, above the average as well. You still appreciate the good things about yourself.
No, 100%. I'm not going to sit down and be like, oh, I want this. I know certain people.
Just want to make that clear.
I know certain people that would love to be in the position I'm in.
Yeah.
I know certain people that love to be in the position Money's in or GK's in,
Yeah.
even you two or whatever.
Of course. Perspective-wise, isn't it?
There's loads of people that, like, up-and-coming podcast people that want to be like you lot.
Yeah.
But they're not like you lot.
Yeah. Whole time you lot, innit?
Yeah, do you get what I mean? Like, whole time, everybody, that's what I mean. Like, it's
Big
like,
up your thing.
Yeah. It's like, appreciate where you are, but know that there's a journey still to happen. You get what I mean? And it's like that for me. It's that I appreciate where I am now, but I don't get lost in where I am now because I know that this.
You have to find the right balance, innit?
So you don't necessarily put yourself down, but you're just like critical of yourself.
I wouldn't say I put myself down. I'm just
aware of the actions. Yeah,
that's what I mean.
I could have done this
basically.
No, bro. One of the best advice they have ever given me is when it comes to regret. Yeah, I think it's Gideon that gave it in Don't Regret.
No, that was me. Don't let him do that.
Oh,
don't let him do that.
Oh,
I can say it word for word. No, I can say my quote. I can say my quote word for word. Look at this.
Said me.
You better save yourself. He's saying
say my quote word for word.
Wait, before you continue.
Okay.
The guy that said it, the word came out of his mouth. I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Man said me.
Yeah.
Now my man over here is saying no.
I can show credits.
It was me.
Show your credits though. Okay, my man did say.
It might be GK. But obviously,
I'm not trying to look for validation.
It wasn't validation.
I'm not trying to look for that.
It might be GK, but I know obviously for me, I've always stuck with one thing. I've always said, no matter what decision I make it and I don't regret it.
Yeah.
So any decision I made, even if it turns out bad,
I did that.
I'm not gonna, like, let's say, like, for example, I buy like a Vauxhall. And I know that Vauxhall had a bad engine even before I bought it. But I still bought it.
Yeah.
That Vauxhall ends up breaking down 2 months down the line and I need to buy a whole new car. I'm not going to look at it like, why did I buy the Vauxhall?
Yeah.
I'm just going to look at it like, I need to buy a new car. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's been a couple months. That was, did his thing.
It did its thing.
Cool.
I knew what I was getting into before I'd done it.
Yeah.
And that's life. Like, you go into making a decision, you have to think about it thoroughly before making it. Once you make that decision, if it doesn't work, what's the point of you looking at, why did I make that decision and why did I do this? Like, yo, you done what you done.
The man said thoroughly instead of thoroughly.
English grammar teacher here.
Brothers. Go. Relax.
Grammar police here.
I need to get some sort of jar for this.
I'm screaming.
Every time people do something,
It's thinking about, oh shit.
That's outrageous. I don't know. I know everyone heard it as well, but everyone chose to just ignore it.
I was screaming.
The maddest thing is we have
on the wrist, nigga here.
we have a long time to go today. So I know that he'll mess up at least once.
And you're gonna catch him.
Of course.
Yes. Strike is strike.
Plugging, I don't mind. Do you say your point?
No, I was gonna say now.
Okay.
Yeah. But what was the hardest moment in time in that journey? In your journey when it comes to football?
I mean, I don't know for you, but for me, I think is like developing the thick skin. But like that happened quick for me anyway, because
How did that happen?
Because in Ireland, even from growing up in school, you go in your whole school year, there's only like 2 black people, 3 black people.
It's mad.
And like, regardless what you want to say, for us to get picked in certain teams, you need to be exceeding. So like exceptionally. Yeah. So like, sometimes you'll sit, like for example, in Ireland, there was like something called like DDSL team. I swear to you guys, it's not like bitterness or anything, but there was sometimes, that was basically like the equivalent of, best way for me to describe it, in Ireland, there's no academies. So it's just like the best grassroots teams. And like the highest league was DDSL. Yeah, so that's like, in all of Ireland, all the best teams, in all of, was it Dublin? In Ireland.
I think it's Dublin.
I think it's just Dublin.
But I don't know, but let's just say Ireland. In Ireland,
how many teams is that? Like 20?
Not, yeah, like in the league, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And like,
best 20 teams in Dublin.
And like basically, yeah, it was Dublin, because it was different like towns, then they had their leagues. Okay. But like, for example, like every now and again, the equivalent of like an all-star team where the best players would get picked and to represent Dublin, to play against the other towns. And like seriously, you look and you'll be like, how's my one there? And in reality, if you start deep in things, that's when you just start going mad. So
it's a connections thing.
Yeah. So now you have to just be like, oh, you know what? It is what it is. You take the L.
Yeah.
But like I said before, I ain't going to give you a reason next time. So you're going to pick me. And then that's where the resilience comes. So like, when you start doing that from young, and keep in mind, I started playing football when I was like 8. This guy started when he was like 6. So we developed this. I remember the first one I didn't get picked for. I was like 12. And like, from that first one, I promise you, like my dad was like, he was getting on to me. And then I was thinking, no, but I'm better. And he was like, you didn't do enough. And from that day, I was like, you know what? If you're not going to pick me, it's going to be because I'm not good enough. But there's no way I'm going to sit now and think I'm not getting picked.
Because of X, Y, and Z.
Because of X, Y, and Z.
That I can't control.
So I'm going to pick, you're not going to pick me because I've done my best and it's an agenda, or because I'm not good enough. Yeah. And so then for me, that's when I started to develop like that type of mindset.
Yeah. And obviously it must have paid some fruits, no? No? Yeah. You can't say you're not successful.
Come on. Yeah.
Come on, man. You know, both of you. Both of you. It's because you guys are all in, like, because you guys have developed a sort of similar mindset between you guys. It allows you guys to go further. I don't know how you feel about materialistic things. You know, since,
with me,
I get money now, I need a $5 cash at me.
I'm broke.
Yeah.
Do you know?
How do you feel about material things?
Honestly, the maddest thing is like, and like,
because I know you guys go holidays and shit, you know? You like that nice
GK
stuff.
can actually like back me on this, like, in terms of like, let's say like design and things like that. I don't really have a lot of it. In terms of watches, chains, you'll never ever see me wear a watch or chain.
Why?
I don't like it.
It's not your thing.
It's just not my thing. You know, I tried it at one point when I was a kid. Yeah. And I got older and I was like, you know what, like, I don't feel a need to have a watch. I don't feel a need to have a chain. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna hate on someone that has that. You get what I mean? Like respect to you. That's like, some people like that. Some people have connections of it. You get what I mean? Yeah, it's just not for me. I think for me, the best thing someone could have said to me is that you could look very good in an attire that is, you spend like, let's say £900 or £1,000 on. You can still look as good in a attire you spent £100.
I'm telling you, some of these man in design and shit, they do not look good.
Looking tacky.
You're
looking mad tacky, bro.
It's like you lot don't know how to wear this shit.
You're wearing Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and Balenciaga all in one.
It's crazy. But that's how you know when man's got peas very quickly.
Bro.
Never had the drip.
I was actually speaking about this with a friend of mine the other day. Rich people do not dress up like that. Like, people with money do not shower themselves in logos. Or you
People with real money.
One t-shirt is worth £300.
Yeah.
It's made from some fucking cotton in the pool or some shit.
100.
Like, the drip is your own personal thing.
Yeah.
100%.
Design has absolutely nothing to do with it.
I think designers are lazy. If I see man that
packaged
raping this designer, I just see Reeboks. Carbon copies.
You saw something online or somewhere,
Bro.
something.
Not this a you, man, but when we go to the motors we go to and the bars come, just bare Reeboks.
Oh,
They all wearing the same shit, innit?
The same shit. The same shit, same
Givenchy
dreadlocks,
t-shirt
same Palm Angels.
with the dad bod.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Same shit. Oh, same shit.
Holy
Man.
shit.
No, don't get me wrong. Like some of the like designer stuff is actually very nice.
Banging.
Just because I wouldn't get it
Yeah.
doesn't mean it's not very nice. I swear to you, ask him. That's another problem with me, even with like materialistic things. There was a jacket I bought, an off-white jacket, green bomber jacket. So nice, very nice. I seen the picture of it. I was like, I want to get it. I bought it. This was last year. I bought it, and then as soon as I got it, put it down on my bed, and I was like, I'm never gonna wear this.
Why?
Because it's too
Too nice.
No, it's not even too. Just when you look at something, you're like,
where am I gonna wear this?
where am I gonna wear this?
Exactly.
When am I gonna wear it? But it's a very nice jacket, and I promise you, a year down the line, I've never worn it.
Nah, you need to bring that one out still.
I've never ever worn it. It's a really nice
Should have
jacket.
brought that here.
Huh?
1,000%.
To do
Flex
what?
on the humans.
Nah, man.
Or mere mortals.
Nah, man. You know, like I'd rather. You know, like another thing with me is like, I can't like even like close people to me. They always get on to me about it. I'd rather, let's say, something like this instead of me wearing all that drip. I'd rather like wear something like this, like my boys' clothing brand, something like that.
Shout out, you can.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Too busy.
I
You
don't.
know what I mean?
Oh,
Too busy. There's global. There's loads, man.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
silver lining. Like there's loads of my
Look at
boys.
that.
Like you know what I mean? Like I honestly, not because it's just they're my boys, but it's like if I can promote that instead of me promoting someone I don't even know, I'd rather wear that.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? I'd
You could
rather
build your
actually,
brother,
yeah,
like,
I could.
why not?
Like my brother's earning money, whilst I'm just literally just wearing something I want to wear and it looks nice.
So if you're not into materialistic things, what are you interested in?
I can't lie to you guys. I like my watches.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he loves
I know you, man.
Yeah.
He loves them.
Because you know,
Show them the
the
teeth.
reason why I
And it
get
looks good.
Show them the teeth.
It looks good too. It looks good too.
Because
Show them the teeth.
Come on.
sometimes with watches,
Yeah.
my mindset has always been, if you have a nice watch, you value time. So that's why I collect watches, because if you have a nice watch, you value time. That's the only thing I like to collect. And then so I just want to say that before people are thinking, I'm two-faced, maybe I'm
No. You enjoy your nice things.
Yeah, no, but not everything.
You shouldn't be made to feel guilty about life.
Oh no, I don't feel guilty about anything.
I'm screaming. I like what I'm doing.
More time, like people didn't want us to have those nice things in the first place.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree.
So of course I'm gonna enjoy
nah.
it if I have it. Yeah, if that's what I want to do, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it.
No, 100%. But I
You
think
tell
obviously
me I can't have a nice watch.
exactly.
That's
man.
changed.
But it's like for me, I've always seen it as like for me, I don't. As I said to you, I don't fault someone that has that.
Yeah.
I don't fault someone that gets things like that. Like he loves his watches. I don't like watches. I don't like chains. I wouldn't look at him and be like, "Why are you wearing a watch?" Like that's me. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean you don't need to. Like you
More
should not like it.
More time you celebrate, innit?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But when we celebrate hard though.
Yeah.
And we spend money on that.
Yeah.
Fair.
So where does your money go to then? If it's not materialistic.
Is there more experiences?
Experiences and building.
Yeah, man. Experiences in building. I think for me, I'm quite young now, but I always in my mind I've always had like I want to own my own business and things like that.
Okay.
I want to open up like my own restaurants and things like that. I always had that in my mind. And for me, I think that's more important. Like my life after football.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah. Where do we see PK? What's in store for the future?
You know, like me personally, I'd like to open up a few restaurants across England. Yeah. Good food always sells. Just depends on how you sell it.
Look at this guy.
This guy.
He's already logging in. He's logging in.
That's my slogan.
yeah.
That's my slogan.
Don't give up too much. Yeah, but what there with you still?
If anybody takes that, remember, I know that it came from me, because nobody else has ever said that. I said it. But yeah, man, like obviously I want to open up a few restaurants when I can. And obviously, he wants to get into some sports stuff. So if I can even like help out with that, I'd like to help out with that. For me, it's just about, look, I want to be making money whilst I'm sleeping. You know what I mean? And I always said to myself, I don't want my kids to only live off my legacy. I want them to live off like something I've left behind. You know what I mean? I want them to actually be able to
generational wealth.
Yeah.
Wealth.
You know what I mean? And I don't want my kids to now like be kids that like they don't work because of what I done. I want you to have like you know how I put it? I'll put it simple like this. For me, I would always want my kids to come into this world living a lot better life than I did when I was a kid. You know what I mean? And I don't want them to have the worries I did when I was a kid. I want them to actually be relaxed and actually, you know what? I'm good at home. I'm good at this. Everything's good. Like, money's good. All I need to worry about is
they're not going to school stressing.
That's what I mean. All I need to worry about is school, working when they're at the age to work, working, making money. That's why they don't have other worries.
That introduces new problems, though.
Why?
They're cool.
You know, as they say, peaceful times create weak men.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
How do you...
I think I know what you mean. It's like giving kids the chance to actually be kids in their lives.
That's what I mean.
And not have to
Yeah.
worry about things that kids should be worrying about.
Yeah.
Because you can build mental strength in other ways, more healthier ways as well.
That's what I mean. Like yo, most of me and his mental strength came from football. Just because of the fact of how it is in the changing room and getting, as I said, getting told no 24/7.
UK? Bro, is that true?
It's most of it.
Boy, you don't think the environment you grew up in?
No, of course not.
The environment.
Man said you want some change.
I said no, I'm not happy with that.
Hello.
No, but I stated that already. The environment does. Okay. The mental strength came from the environment we were in. How to survive and the tools that we learned to survive from us till we developed it through football. Okay. But the mental strength and like the mentality and like the ruggedness came from our environment. Yeah, you're right. But then the only way that, because I can't lie to you, if it wasn't for football, I would have
fell off.
I would have left.
Same.
So yeah, the tool
blow. Still same.
Yeah, the tool
mean?
is football for me.
Everybody's good at something. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, for me, like these two, like they're actually like smart. This like he's smart. He's smart when he wants to be.
On screen.
You know what I mean? Nah, so like you know, like
false image smart, false nine smart.
No, do you know what it is? These are people, they annoy me because like they actually have intelligence, but they don't like using it.
Yeah.
But then when they're called upon to
not
use
fun.
Let me switch on.
They use it.
Yeah.
But then most of the time
it's not
they don't.
fun. You're right. It's not fun.
Whereas like obviously like money actually like he's just naturally
always
intelligent.
on
You know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas like me, it's like yo, I hated school, man.
Yeah.
I hated learning and things like that. Like I didn't see a purpose in it. Obviously, looking back now, I'll be like, yo, like you should have done better. You should have done this. You should have done that.
Maybe you just enjoyed a different type of learning. Like physical learning.
I think that
maybe you're more creative. Who knows? Maybe business. Who knows?
Who knows?
You know?
Who knows? Good food always sells.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. He's a quick learner.
Question: If you lot had a child,
Yeah.
would you force them to do some sort of sport?
It's Project Mbappe straight away. Like,
Out of the room.
I'm putting man into a black hole still.
bro.
I can't lie. If I had a child, if I had my way, I wouldn't want him playing football.
If
Really?
our child hates it, keep going.
I'm loving them into mad sports though, bro.
I'd rather yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'd rather
Mad
it as an
sports.
individual something. Like if I could, if I had my way, my child would stay far away from football.
No, all jokes aside, like I think whatever my child likes, I'll probably like push them in that direction and be like as supportive as possible. Like if they're into music, get them a keyboard, like get some lessons or something like that.
But they are expected to change at some point.
Shape or form.
That's what I was saying. I'd throw them into a whole bunch of stuff. See what sticks.
The one thing you're forgetting though is that kids are stupid. Because I remember
Got the camera.
Mr. Wayne.
Calm down, man.
Elaborate.
Kids stupid.
Wait, I was just gonna say you can't make your kids live the life you want for them.
Yeah. They've got to do that
You might
themselves.
end up liking football.
No, I wouldn't stop him.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm just saying if I had a choice, like don't get me wrong, if my child wanted to play football, I'm not gonna say no.
Why?
What's
To
your
say
thoughts?
that the first day he says I don't want to do this, fine.
Yeah. Okay. I got another thing.
What is the reason for that though? Is it the like
The
stress?
People
Stress
don't
is
understand
crazy,
the
man.
stress that comes in this game.
Mm.
Mentally, it can make you go mad. Like it can make you insecure. It can make you develop a feeling of hatred, like jealousy towards people.
The fucked up thing about football is you're part of a team, but you're still competing with your teammates for a spot in that squad. So you have to be a part of the team. You have to buy into whatever the manager does. You have to like obviously respect your teammates. You don't have to be buddy all the time. But you also you're trying to take man's food out of man's mouth, and it's everyone.
I can't lie to you until you get to the other. Like,
I told you I'm getting back. Odot. I told you have a long way to continue.
I'm like, testing. It's because he stopped. It's because he
I
stopped.
looked at Darius and as soon as Odot.
no.
Darius
1 2 1 2 1 2
That's an Odot.
1 2. Hello.
Testing.
Attention. Until you get into the adult like scene, realistically, it's never a team.
Yeah,
because you're all competing for the same thing. You're all competing for the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, like for example, me and PK, we can be on the same team. We're both fullbacks. They only want to sign one fullback.
Yeah, it's peak.
We're competing against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now, even that's where like there's if you're not strong,
crumbled.
The spirit of you can crumble. The spirit of now jealousy towards PK.
Oh
in the sense
yeah.
of, I'm not gonna help
the
him
enviousness.
because
Yeah,
I'm competing against
no
him.
way.
You get what I'm trying to say?
I'm giving him an edge all by
and
myself.
like stuff like this, like unless you're strong and you just take it for what it is, and like you're just competing against each other and you don't look at the deeper meaning, that's fine. But when you start looking at the deeper meaning, that's where now like it can mess with a kid's head. Like genuinely, it could mess with a kid's head. So that's why I'd rather not.
Do you know what there's money in though? Tennis.
Project Serena.
I'm telling you.
Yay.
See my daughter. Obviously, I wasn't forced to. Well, she wanted to play tennis. I would love it, man.
Who's gonna teach her? You can't play tennis.
What? You know how much money I'll pump into there to
it's true.
teach her? What? That's what you said.
But you got. But
this practice at this time.
if she gets to that point,
don't be late.
If she gets to the point where she's thinking,
nah, she gets to
I'm
the point.
sliding still.
Nah, she gets.
You got to accept the fact that it's a net loss now, bro.
Nah, I agree. She gets to the point where she's like, you know what? Like, I don't want to do this. It's like
I want to be a lawyer.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know it. Go
for me,
do your thing.
You know, for me, I've always said, you know, like even I remember speaking to you. I said, my kid is I don't mind what you do. Just work as hard as possible.
Yeah.
Like be the best in that thing. You want to be a lawyer, be the best lawyer. Anything like that.
I think that's kind of like my upbringing. It's like you can do what you want as long as you have a plan and you plan to be good at what you do. Then go by all means do your thing.
Boy, that wasn't my.
I'm not gonna stop you from doing it.
It moves.
It's not really been any of our upbringings because sometimes like we have this attitude or we think our parents have that attitude towards us until we do something that they don't like or we want to go into something that they don't approve of. So we actually have to make sure that when we end up having kids, no matter who they are or what they want to do, we have to get by it.
But then you still want to be a dancer though.
Whoa.
When you have a son or when you have
I still want to be a dancer.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it, but I agree.
I didn't say it, but someone said it, and the group agreed, but I didn't say it.
If my daughter wants to play football, yeah,
it's mad.
But you see, like what you're saying, I think that is like where you get it's like when people want to please others. But like if it's like you know what, I'm doing this for me, and it's either you're on board or not, then it'll be alright. But whenever you have that thought process of I'm trying to please this guy, at the end of the day, when you do what he wants, there's gonna be a next thing, and there's gonna be a next thing. No one's ever gonna be satisfied. So you just need to do what you want to do. Because you're never gonna please anyone.
I think at some point, kids realize this shit. I didn't even want to do that, and there's another thing. Oh my god!
You always got to like. I think kids need to know that there's options.
Yeah,
because once they get to a certain age, it's like, oh shit, that's too late. I gotta do this now, and they feel like that's the only route I could go. It's like, no, you can still do what you want. It might be harder. If you're willing to do the work, put the work in, you can do it. The world's yours.
These men are living examples of that. So we have the amazing Triple Brothers. you know, PK, GK, and Money Way.
Money Way.
Yeah, I'm saying, you know, it's Urban Era, the platform where we speak and try to uplift the next generation. You see me? So thank you guys for coming through. Hold tight. You get me? I need my shout out still.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Class.
We got to do part 2 in it because obviously today certain man came late, but we'll leave that one still. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. You get me? I like the brotherhood going.
Here, man.
Yeah, that's gang.
Ain't doing nothing.
Nah, you are, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. You shining and shit, nigga.
Come on.
Yeah. Come on. Ding. Shit, man.
Nah, man, it's been a pleasure, man.
Thanks for joining us, guys, man.
Yeah.
When this part 2 will be here anyway, man.
For sure.